Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I make my spaghetti sauce ahead of time, and then I freeze out portions for Jim and I put them in the freezer, and then I put them in the crock pot in the morning just to kind of reheat, I guess. Because I know the whole point of a crock pot is to put something in the morning and have it cook all day while you're at work, or while you're busy doing something else. I just like to reheat things in a crock pot, and I do that a lot. I was going to make a roast, but they cost way more than I wanted to spend today. So I'm going to make a whole new recipe for the spaghetti, and I'll share it with you now. And like I said, you can make a bigger portion. I'm just making enough for Jim and I for dinner tonight, and because I have stuff in the freezer, I just bought whatever. So let's get on with the collab. And I wanted to thank Carrie for including me on this, and check out my information box below for a link to all the other channels of everybody else that's doing it. So let me show you what the ingredients are. Once again, if you use ground turkey, it would be way less points, but Jim and I are not fans of ground turkey, so we have ground sirloin. I have 2 Italian sausages. I'm going to use some mustacholi, just enough for us for our dinner. Some Lori seasoned salt, some garlic salt, an onion, a cup of water, tomato paste, some tomato sauce. I like a spicy sauce, so I use some chopped Mexican tomatoes with jalapenos. And then I always get the Ragu, chunky tomato, garlic, and onion. And then, of course, you need a crock pot, and you need a frying pan for the meat, and a frying pan for the sausages. And I'll be honest with you, I'll show you right off before I even start. I had an issue with pork at one point in my life, and so I have learned to respect it a little bit more. So I boil my sausages first. I boil them until the what do you call it? Until the water disappears, and then that way I know they're fully cooked, and I feel a little more secure with it that way. So let me find a stand so I can show you what I'm doing. I think I found a way I can film it without holding on to it. One moment. Okay, this is not a good angle for me, but I'm trying to figure out a way I can show you what I'm doing. I forgot to tell you Pam to spray in the pan. So I did chop up my onions, as you can see. So I'm going to, oh, my pan wasn't hot enough. You want a hot pan because you wanted to hear it sizzling. So I didn't wait long enough. So I'm going to saute them a little bit more. And then my sausages, I don't know if you can see my sausages. They're over here. I'm just cooking them until the water boils down, because then I feel a little more confident that they're cooked at that point. So you just saute the onions for just a hot minute. We kind of like them kind of tasting kind of raw in our sauce. So that's about as long as I simmer them. Then I add my beef. And I'm terrible with measuring. I've told you that in the past. So I use some seasoned salt. Just use a little bit of that. Jim and I like garlic. So I just put a little bit of garlic on there. And then you just want to brown your meat. So I'm just going to brown my meat up a little bit. Okay, we'll come back to that. Okay, I can't get my stand to work, but anyway. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pour the ragu in to this crock pot. What I do is I add a little bit of water, just so that I can get all of the sauce. And then we're going to add our Mexican tomatoes and our tomato sauce and the tomato paste. So I'm going to put you down for a minute because I got to use 2 hands to do that, but we're going to put the tomato paste in now. Okay, I always use a wooden spoon when I'm stirring my sauce. So anyway, I'm going to show you my sausages are cooked well enough. So we're going to put those in to the pan. Let me get, don't look at my unorganized board. Don't peek because it's not organized. So anyway, we're going to put the sausages in there. And then, as you can see, my meat is done now. And like I do with the taco meat, I do like to strain it. So we're going to strain off the grease off of that. Don't look at my messy sink. Don't look at the sink because we're looking at the food. Okay, and then I pour it into the crock pot, which I think I'm going to have to get a bigger crock pot now that I'm looking at it. And then just stir it up. Mix it in. And then I'm going to simmer this all day. I'm going to keep it on low for about 6 hours. And I will be back at dinner to show you how it turned out. And I'll let you know how many the points are. Okay, I forgot to show you. I made the noodles, but I didn't cook them all the way. I just parboiled them. Instead of cooking them for like 12 minutes, I cooked them for like 4 minutes so that they can, you know, just get a little softer. You can buy the pasta ready, already oven ready or whatever, and put it in there, but that's a little expensive. So this is what I do. And as I said before, Jim and I do like a little bit of garlic. So, you know, put some garlic on the top. And I have it on low, and we're going to eat in about 5 hours. So I'm going to put the lid on it. And there you go. I still got to figure out the points, but as soon as I figure out the points, I'll let you know. The joke in my family is Sandy does not know how to make spaghetti sauce for just 2 people. I can feed a platoon. This is 16 cups of pasta and sauce. So depending on how much you want to use, I'll figure it out and I will let you know. So let me go figure it out. Okay, I figured it out, and for a 1 cup serving, it's 8 points. A cup doesn't sound like a lot, but you know what, when you measure it out, it really is. Once again, thank you, Carrie, for letting me do this collab. I know Jim's going to like it because I've made it before. And like I said, I know it's the point of a crock pot meal or a slow cooker meal is just to put all the ingredients in at one time and then not have to worry about it. But if you prepare this sauce ahead of time, like I do, and then I divide it up into portion sizes for Jim and I for our meals and just freeze them, because the noodles do freeze up really well. I've never had a problem with them being soggy or anything like that. Like I said, I just put it in the crock pot on low for 4 to 6 hours, depending, you know, when we want to eat. And I don't have to worry about it. You don't have to really stir it a lot or anything. It's fine by itself. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. Give it a big like. Go over to the other channels and so, you know, look at their channels and see what their recipes are, because I know I am. So I will thank you once again for watching. So I'll talk to you guys later. You know, I kept saying Carrie. I'm just assuming you all know who I'm talking about, but I was talking about Weight Watchers with Carrie. So check out Weight Watchers with Carrie. Check out her channel. Anytime I talk about Carrie, that's who I'm talking about.